So what's going on, guys? Just wanted to bring this video going over what my account looks like at level 30. I'm about 54% of the way there. So starting off with the collections, I've gotten my assault, my heavy, and about my officer just about to level 30. The way I did that was at the beginning of the game, I would go through and craft every single card for each of them. So I'd craft all the commons for the heavy, all the commons for the officer, and all the commons for the specialist. So whenever I do open a loot crate, I just get duplicates over and over and over again. And of course, the upgrades upgrade them. I find that's a pretty cool way of earning credits and just hopefully getting the best. I plan on doing the starfighters next after I finish the specialist. So after that, we can head over to my career. I am rank 30. That's about 50 hours, give or take, in this game. About 54% of the milestones. Campaign, I've completed the whole campaign. I found the hidden parts of the one mission. The arcade, I've finished everything. 21 out of 21, and I got nothing special out of it. The only thing really worth was, not really worth, but the only thing special about this was the Han Solo smuggler appearance. And that then just puts a beard on him from the campaign, if you guys have played the campaign. Here's the original. And here's a new one, which is very underwhelming. Truthfully, not worth it at all. There's no real point in doing all like that just to get a skin that doesn't make a difference. Multiplayer, I'm almost there. Just have to do all the starfighter assaults. Trooper, 44 out of 72. I find this is bugged. For some reason, I can't be earning score when I'm soaking up Defender. Because I know it's in here. It's this perk, Defender. I would equip it and I take hits, but I wouldn't actually receive any score from that. Wonder if that's a bug or just me not being proper in how I use it. So with the troopers, like I said, defenders having issues, the turret's going to be a little bit difficult. Then I just have specialists, and then every single challenge for everything else. Then going into the heroes, I have one more kill with Han, some Lando, and then the rest I have to go and unlock. Starfighter I haven't even touched yet, to be honest, because I don't really play Starfighter Assault, but I'll definitely start playing that later. And yeah, so overall, it's not very rewarding. You do get about 2,000 credits, I'd say, like 1,500, 2,000 when you do level up at this level, but it takes a hell of a long time to actually go through each single rank. It gives you about a sliver of XP for each game. That includes about 300 to 200 credits a game. It's not very rewarding. Hopefully DICE will fix that. I'm hoping they do. And then time challenges, of course. So we could probably go through the assault class. What I have been running is the improved thermal detonator, which DICE decided to give you straight up. Toughen up, which is essentially a stim pack. You pop that, and you start regenerating health over and over again. So I'm at the third tier. It's about 26 seconds it regens. Fairly quick and resourceful. All abilities have a shorter respawn time or reset time. Heavy, level 30, like I said again. I've been running the supercharged sentry, which actually kills people. Survivalist, your health delay is shorter than usual. Resourceful, shorter recharge times. Eventually, when I have all these commons created for each, I'm going to go through and actually max out the ones that I use mostly. That'd be pretty cool. Officer, recently I've been using the Disruption, the Survivalist, and a Diffuser. This is more like balancing with your team, you know, staying close to them, because Diffuser is probably one of my favorite in the Officer, seeing that DICE decided to give us a maxed out thermal detonator. So using this, it's actually a very nice little attachment. It gets rid of the flash grenade, but once you complete the challenge, I don't find that to be useful that much. Diffuser gets rid of all the explosives, overheats weapons, disables turrets. It's very nice to have all around. And then specialists. I've been using bodyguard, hardened infiltration, and stealth. Reduce toxins. I usually just use this because it's usually the only one that I have for the three tier. An improved version of infiltration. You get reduced damage incoming, and your survivability is higher. Stealth is very good for this class. You remain hidden on scanners while firing, and deal increased melee damage. So going through all the weapons I've been using. Of course, the broken CR2. God damn, everybody wants to use this gun. It's a joke. The rate of fire is incredible. They should probably drop it down just a little bit. Maybe the damage even one. But this thing melts. Everybody's using it. Along with Vanguard, which is an absolute joke. Heavy. I have been using the TL50 and the DC15LE. Those are both really good. So I've been starting to use this, of course, to get all the attachments for it. But truthfully, I would recommend the DC15LE. Very good gun, especially with the explosive shot on it. Officer, I'm a little bit... The Officer is probably some of the best weapons here. At the beginning, of course, you were using the DC-17, but once you unlock the S5 and you unlock the recoil reduction, because this thing kicks like a mule without it. When you do unlock it, it's a very strong weapon. It 2-shots most enemies, 2-shot headshot. I believe a 1-shot headshots if you're close enough. But overall, a very good weapon. The zoom is nice on it as well. But the blurg is where it's at, in my eyes, truthfully, unless I unlock this and get to the rate of fire, which I will later. But the reduced recoil on this is incredible, and the improved burst is just what makes it so much better than most of the other weapons in the game. It gives it 4 bursts in total. Exploding shot I haven't dabbled in a while. But I'm hoping that the SE44, when I do get the rapid fire, increases its rate of fire, which gives it more damage per second output. So fighters I haven't very touched, but the heroes I've been getting into. Not very upgraded, because like I said, I've been focusing on the troopers for the most part. So Boba Fett increases barrage. That's of course like an obvious. This takes out heroes super quick, so on max we give you additional 5, which is incredible. And for the hunt, reveals enemies to the allies, which is just great overall. Kind of pushing an objective and hoping people get them. So another character I like playing a lot is Lando. I got Welcome to Cloud City. Smoke grenades have 20% larger and thicker smoke cloud. Lando's just great for picking people off, getting up close. Hot and cold. Lando has 54 health. That's pretty good. And wide shot. Or wide-eyed. You can target enemies 25% farther away. Which would be very nice when I do upgrade it to about 40%. Start sniping kids with it. Next up, hero-wise, Kylo Ren. Probably one of my favorites. Seeing that DICE decided to give us max cards. But Kylo Ren's Saber Strikes gain 12% less stamina is what I have as the other ones. And then also Freeze is larger effect and Pull is larger effect. But this one's fairly good. So you can start slashing as many people as you want. And lastly, I've been using Han Solo a little more. Each headshot disables overheat about 1.5 seconds. So start popping off heads super close to 1 shot. And you start just having unlimited cooldown, so that orange bar pops up and you start blowing them away. And then I also have Keep Your Head Cool. After each headshot kill, Han Solo able to fire his blaster without overheating. So these two kind of go hand in hand. Besides that, I haven't been using very much of other heroes. I've just been unlocking them as they come, or at least getting the star cards for them. Enforcer, Battle Hardened, gives them more health, and then Survivalist is 55 health per second, which is fairly good. Upgraded Aerial, eliminations give you 25 health and 70 health per second, which is pretty good. So yeah, overall it's been a grind and a half. A lot of these challenges are very underwhelming. The only one that would give me a skin of any kind was the May the Force Be With You, which wasn't even hard to get, to be honest. You just have to grind it out. And even that skin was underwhelming. So yeah, that's an update. I'll do it when I get 100%, maybe higher, max rank. We'll see what it's like. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it.